Hi everyone, I'm Shakes, and today I'm going to be showing off a game that not many people play, but I've come to love. It's called One More Night, and there are different game modes. Or there's a sandbox, which is literally like Ultimate Custom Night, where you can pick and choose whichever characters you want in your game. But we are going to do a new run, and here I'm going to be showing off some of the characters: Zuffy, Janitor, and Noob. All of these are some you can pick from the starter, but over here I'm going to be showing you what they do. Janitor, he shows up at your window and gives you a limited amount of time to give him his cleaning supplies. Noob, you have to watch him on the cameras, and Zuffy gives an alert when he's in the vents. Here are my settings. You can obviously do them however you want. If you have problems of like photosensitivity and jump scares and all of that, obviously, I do not advise you to watch this YouTube video or even like play the game yourself. I definitely don't recommend. You can put on photosensitive. I'm gonna be putting it on just for if you are willing to risk it, but I personally wouldn't recommend it. I'm gonna try to keep this as short as possible for an introduction, but every game mode you just pick a new threat. I think after each round you pick a new threat, and it just gets harder and harder with each threat. There's also penalties, but I'm gonna get to that later. It's a little confusing at first, but it'll make sense. So the gender, you're gonna see him. I think he's gonna show up soon. I think he's on this way. At least I should be. I think he's in mate. Yeah, he's normally I think maintenance or storage. I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna have to check real quick. But yeah, Noob has a bar. If that bar goes down, he kindly twists your neck. But yeah, the first night is always pretty calm. It's like an introductory round where you have time to like focus and read on everything. But over time, it definitely gets a lot harder. Like right now, there's Baby, which is a little confusing, but it's basically the gist of it will have a path across the office, and you will have to try to editor here, I had to turn off the audio because of Baby. It was extremely loud and it was overlapping with my voice. But I hope you enjoyed the rest of this video, and I'm gonna try to fix it next time. Thank you! The entrance, and you have to play a sound cue to get him back. Jordy, he shows up at your door, and I think I'm gonna be showing off Baby for anyone who's interested. And my favorite is to go for Savory Ring. I don't like cross wires because I already have struggles with direction. Claustrophobia limits your threats, and cross wires is pretty simple. The left and right door levers are swapped. But I prefer Savory Ring to just be a little bit of a gambler. As you can see, I have a couple of things on here. But other than that, let's see what Fran. It added Fran. So Fran, he will appear at the window, and you will have like to close the door in which way he points. It's pretty self-explanatory, but we're gonna try it out. I did that Baby for the curious ones, but it's normally pretty simple. Every other round there is a penalty, and also every other round there's like other stuff, which isn't as important in my opinion, but you know, you get the point. I hate this Baby. It screams. It literally screams so loud. Ugh. Children. Am I right? Oh, Fran. He's going this way. I gotta blind the Baby real quick so I can take care of Zuffy. Yes. Oh yeah, you basically have to keep moving. It will target every once in a while. Toxicity is definitely not my favorite. It covers office, and the more toxicity you have to like foggier it gets. I am gonna add this just to show you guys what it's like. This is not my first pick because it's one of the most difficult ones for me. What I prefer to get is Dumbo because it speeds up the process of like giving the cleaning supplies to the janitor, or I'm probably gonna showcase Roxy later on, throwing her Fimo plush, which will be right here, and you will have to throw it, unfortunately, but that's just part of the process. You'll get used to it eventually. You can see the baby. I hate the baby. Oh wait, toxicity? Obviously, it's one of the like more important ones to watch out for. The baby is one of my least favorites, to be honest. Then there's also Fran, which frankly is kind of a pain sometimes. I'm trying to do everything at once, but after a while of having like threats added, it will be kind of harder to get used to. New Barry, he will sit in an arcade machine and you have to reboot his game every once in a while, and you don't want to let his game crash. Otherwise, well, yeah, he'll take you away from your office. Old Fox is pretty simple. He's at the prize corner and you have to shine your light at him, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I forgot a little bit. This is pretty simple, but I hate his subtitle message. It's really dark. And I'm gonna show you guys this just to like make sure. See, these are the penalties. Tired legs, it reduces your speed and stamina. This one it caps Noob's bar at 75, which is pretty useful for me. And the one over there, it just makes them go to each other's doors for a little while. They will stay there only half as long. Now, this is more of an introductory video to the actual game. Unfortunately, not many people play this, even though it's like it's a themed game for stuff like this, which is a little sad in my opinion. I really love this game and I'd like to play it with my friends. It's just really unfortunate that not many people know this game. I would love to maybe eventually start like streaming the game, but that doesn't seem to be a possibility at the moment. At some point I might, but again, it's not exactly a land in the baby. Oh my god. This child. It just damaged my mask. But yeah, first when the baby attacks, your mask takes damage. Okay, Kono. Well, this math guy is pretty self-explanatory. He gives you basic math questions to answer every once in a while. Her plushies will appear around the office and try to attack you. And the bomb will also start appearing. Okay, so just the bomb will also start appearing around the office, but we don't want to take so long. It'll get faster and faster. College generators, it doesn't give you more power, but it does make it easier to recharge and more effective. This will give us more target parts, which I find useful. Depends on the tarot card you're getting. Again, luck. My channel is definitely going to be all about luck and stuff like that. I'm really not picky about that sort of stuff. So, whichever, makes sense. See, there are many Kono plushies. That's very important. This is Roxy. She's another one of the many characters in the game. If I remember correctly, memories. these are all the different characters in the game. There's many more I still have yet to unlock, but most of these I am able to explain. I don't recommend multiple of these if you're new. For the ones I don't recommend, for if you are new, I don't recommend getting the Whispering, the free question mark one. I don't recommend Mart. Another one I don't recommend is Glitch. He's a difficult to handle because he glitches out your UI. Another thing that I think is not good for beginners is Cadence. The ticking will cause you to panic, but the rest is pretty self-explanatory and simple of this list. So, thank you for watching this. This was my little introductory, because I will be showing more underground games like this that I really enjoy.